Let's join forces and come together with a deep, elevated, holy breath in unison. Breathing in the highest prana, life force energy, and God's pure source of oxygen. With every breath we take, feeling every cell breathing in unison with you. Calling back all of your energy now into this moment. Being fully present, focused here and now. Locate the space between the in and out breath for 3, 5, 7 seconds and find that still point. Once more. And drop into that place now. Imagine now that you're outside in nature, in a heavily wooded forest with mountains and soaring cliffs and peaks. As you walk along a shaded path through the trees, feeling them radiate their energy, their light, and their love upon you. Feeling the leaves, the pine straw, the earth beneath your feet. You come now to a peak of one of the mountains, a cliff overlooking the valley below. And there are rocks and granite and other minerals, stones of such, and you find the perfect one to sit upon. Breathing in the beautiful vista in front of you. Thanking the air elemental for nourishing your body with the pure source oxygen. And imagine now, through your root chakra, you're connecting with the crystalline core, the sacred heart of Mother Earth. Connecting with her fifth-dimensional crystalline grid system and her fifth-dimensional record keeper crystals. Becoming deeply rooted and fully grounded. Connecting now your heart and mind with the heart and mind of our Mother, Father, God. Seeing, knowing, and intending that your heart line is perfectly straight, strong, and bright. Connecting heaven and earth. We are a catalyst for change. I am that I am. I am the full expression of my I am presence here and now. I am tangibly manifesting my I am presence on planet Earth with every elevated holy breath I take. Light your candle. Page 156, or candle lighting. Blessed flame, come forth now. We call upon Saint Germain, Lady Portia, Archangel Zadkiel, Lady Amethyst, and the beings of light from the seventh ray. We call upon the company of heaven, the cosmic beings from the grand central sun, the beings of light from the realms of illumined truth, the violet star angels, and our personal team of guides and angels. May the light we invoke today ignite our inner fire, empowering and illuminating our path with passion, creativity, and insight as we co-create the new earth. We ask that this be the spark to set all life free. And so it is. In God's most holy name, I am. Archangel Michael and Saint Germain, we ask that you reaffirm and strengthen the ring of white lightning, God's first cause of perfection, around our entire energetic beings, our homes and properties, our loved ones, family, friends, animal companions, around Mother Earth and all life upon her. Fill this divine protection with the fifth dimensional crystalline solar violet flame. And cut free, cut free, cut free anything not of the light. Enhance this divine protection with every elevated holy breath we take. And seal this divine protection now around the new earth and all life upon her. We thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Let's now connect in consciousness at the violet star fifth dimensional pyramid of power, where we take our seats on our amethyst crystal chairs, forming a circle around the amethyst crystal table, which is being engulfed with the emerald green and violet flame. Let's place our loved ones, friends, and family members who are in need of healing on the amethyst crystal table. Say their names out loud if you desire. And place yourself if you're in need of healing. And we also invite all life on this sweet earth who is willing and in need of healing to come upon the crystal table, as well as Mother Earth. I am invoking the emerald green and violet flame to transmute anything less than love and light from the core of purity, from every cell of my body. We ask that this cleansing and healing continue throughout this call and for as long as needed, in alignment with each being's highest good and that of God's will. It is done. Shift your focus to your heart center, taking slow, deep, heart-centered breaths. Breathing in the color peach, which represents the 11th solar aspect of deity, and the divine qualities of joy, enthusiasm, and divine purpose. The peach light is now permeating through every cell of your body. And it's now flowing outward through the pores of your skin, filling your entire energy field and aura. In this space, set intentions for yourself and for our world. Page 33, Declaration of Independence. I am a violet star, guardian of the flame, God's greatest gift, purging the earth from eons of lifetimes, ours and others, no need to blame. I am a violet star, bringing forth higher power, defeating fear, dispelling delusions, breaking barriers, holding heart confidence. Love is the answer. I am a violet star, collectively in oneness, accepting of others with compassion and kindness as our journeys unwind, discovering the dream that lies within. I am a violet star, contributing my gifts to grace all mankind that knows no bounds, to cleanse and restore like never before, bestowing freedom and wholeness. I am a violet star, transmuting relentlessly with my flaming wand, healing humanity, personally and collectively, obtaining self-mastery and higher consciousness. I am a violet star, shining brighter, illuminating the way, claiming my power, ascending to new heights with the violet flame, manifesting victory for all. I am a violet star, a son and daughter of Saint Germain. And on page 0, we'll say every section but number 3. I am presence, and I am one with my Father, Mother, God, and I am one with the I am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. In loving gratitude, I breathe my life force. My I am presence consecrates every thought, word, feeling, and action I express throughout this day with light and love in appreciation for my gift of life, and so it is. I am asking my I am presence to take control of my thoughts, feelings, words, and actions, to guide me to my highest divine potential, and to blaze the violet flame of God's infinite perfection in, through, and around everything I have ever done that conflicts with divine love. I am asking my I am presence to expand the divine intelligence within the balanced and elevated masculine and feminine holy breath of my Father, Mother, God, that I have access to now with every breath I take. I am vibrationally anchored to the geomagnetic and electromagnetic fields of this planet. I am intending my internal human residence and the human residence of my home and property be directly connected to the Earth's highest human residence in Chile, to whatever degree is optimal for my evolution and in whatever time frame is optimal. I leave it up to Spirit to adjust the direct connection in whatever way is optimal for all life on Earth, so be it. I am my I am presence, and I am invoking the full power of the violet flame to transmute cause, core, effect, record, and memory, every thought, feeling, word, or action I have ever expressed in any time frame or dimension, both known or unknown, that is reflecting poverty consciousness or lack and limitation of any kind. I am asking my I am presence to fill the void where the frequencies of poverty consciousness previously existed with the comprehensive divine love of our Father, Mother, God, and the golden light of God's infinite abundance. Page 62, Lady Hope, and we'll sit in her energy for a minute after. I call upon the compassionate Lady Hope, Archangel of the Fourth Ray. I will portray hope and inspiration in my manner, speech, and actions. I will give loving assistance where needed. I will gently inspire and encourage where there is despair. I will speak words of hope so all may hear By my very presence, I will bring comfort, and I will leave in my wake an aura of peace and beauty. Page 164. I am the hands of God on earth. I am the hands of God. I have come to set right the vibratory action of all energy and substance in my world and in all of the world. I am the sacred hands of God moving through this earth. I am instantly reestablishing divinity wherever the light of God is applied. I invite, invoke, focus, concentrate, manifest, and sustain the light of God on earth with every breath I take. I am a director of God's light. I am humble before its magnificent presence. I am grateful to unleash God's power on earth. I am the light of God flowing through my heart flame, loving all life free. And so it is. Beloved, I am that I am. The Violet Flame, a Game Changer, page 30. We'll say both decrees 3 times each as they build in energy. Violet flame, burst forth relief and transmute limiting beliefs. Violet flame, blaze through my impediments and bring mighty, miraculous benefits. Violet flame, obliterate all obstructions and illuminate a crystal path of instructions. Violet flame, revive my soul and bestow me with being whole. Violet flame, burst forth relief and transmute limiting beliefs. Violet flame, blaze through my impediments and bring mighty, miraculous benefits. Violet flame, obliterate all obstructions and illuminate a crystal path of instructions. Violet flame, revive my soul and bestow me with being whole. Violet flame, burst forth relief and transmute limiting beliefs. Violet flame, blaze through my impediments and bring mighty, miraculous benefits. Violet flame, obliterate all obstructions and illuminate a crystal path of instructions. Violet flame, revive my soul and bestow me with being whole. Violet flame, transmute the mire. Violet flame, transmute a will and desire. Violet flame, transmute false self and delusion. Violet flame, transmute detritus and delusion. Violet flame, transmute the mire. Violet flame, transmute a will and desire. Violet flame, transmute false self and illusion. Violet flame, transmute detritus and delusion. Violet flame, transmute the mire. Violet flame, transmute ill will and desire. Violet flame, transmute false self and illusion. Violet flame, transmute detritus and illusion. Page 178. The violet flame of God's infinite perfection. Second paragraph. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every person on earth. Collectively, humanity's I am presences now merge into one luminous being of light that is cradling Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her within the divinity of our unified heart flames. Humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth are now breathing in unison with me as one elevated holy breath. What I invoke for myself this sacred and holy day, I invoke on behalf of every person on this planet in perfect alignment with each one's divine plan and the highest good for all concerned. I invoke Saint Germain and the solar archangels associated with the violet flame of God's infinite perfection. Beloved ones, I ask that you gather up every electron of precious life energy being expended by humanity during this sacred and holy time. Purify this energy with the power and might of 1,000 suns, using the new fifth-dimensional solar frequencies of the violet flame of God's infinite perfection. Weave this purified energy into the collective cup of humanity's unified consciousness, which is now being formed by the global attention being focused on the events unfolding in the outer world. I accept and know that through this activity of light, every electron of precious light energy being released by the children of God on earth is being used to manifest the immaculate concept of the divine plan for this cosmic moment in Earth's evolution. Now, beloved legions of light, I ask that you breathe through the greatly expanded portals of solar light codes from our grand central sun, the right and perfect light codes for every single person's next level of unique awakening. Blaze the full divine momentum of this incomparable frequency of God's infinite light in, through, and around every electron of precious life energy that has ever been disqualified by the children of God in any time frame or dimension, both known and unknown. Now, with the full power of my beloved I Am presence and the violet flame of cosmic forgiveness, mercy, and compassion, I forgive, I forgive, I forgive every person, place, condition, or thing that may have wronged me in any way, at any time, for any reason whatsoever, and I love free all debts owed to me by life everywhere. I now invoke the violet flame of God's cosmic forgiveness, mercy, and compassion on behalf of myself and every person on earth for any misuse of God's gift of life since the beginning of time. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. As I am forgiven, I send forth a gift of God's comprehensive divine love to balance all debts to any facet of life that I have created which still remain unpaid. I am grateful for God's gift of cosmic forgiveness, mercy, and compassion, which is allowing me to love all of my misqualified energy free before it can act, manifest, or longer be sustained. Now I speak directly to the heart of this violet flame, sacred fire. Enfold me in your purifying, forgiving, healing substance, which will cause the consciousness and the feeling of God's cosmic forgiveness, mercy, and compassion to flow forth from me to all life everywhere. Let this purifying essence saturate the atmosphere around me, Wherever I live, move, breathe, and have my being, allow your miracle-working force of cosmic forgiveness, mercy, and compassion to give daily tangible proof of your reality to all life. Beloved Saint Germain and the fifth dimensional violet flame archangels stationed in every person's aura, I ask that you intensify and guard this frequency of the violet flame around me and all of humanity in order that we may use our life and our light to their fullest in our service to life. And so it is. The joy of forgiveness. Now I am flooding my being in every single etheric record since the beginning of time with the joyful experience of the violet flame of God's cosmic forgiveness, mercy, and compassion. In forgiving, I let go of all the effects of misused energy impinging on my life and the lives of all humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth. I let go of the ignorance, confusion, and pain of this world. I now know I have come to love life free, and through this gift of God's violet flame, so I shall. This is the heart center of my existence, the joy of forgiving life as it enters my awareness. From this moment forth, I am loving all life free into a higher vibration with the gift of cosmic forgiveness that my Father, Mother God, and the fifth dimensional solar violet flame archangels have given so freely into my keeping this sacred and holy day. I am a force of this violet flame, now blessing all life on this sweet earth. I am the joy of cosmic forgiveness. I am the joy of cosmic forgiveness. I am the joy of cosmic forgiveness. And so it is. Beloved I am, beloved I am, beloved I am that I am. Page 179, downloading higher patterns for the new earth. From the deepest recesses of my heart flame, I affirm, I am my I am presence, and I am one with my Father, Mother God. I am one with the entire company of heaven, and I am one with the I am presence of every person on earth. As one breath, one heartbeat, one voice, and one energy, vibration, and consciousness of pure divine love, I offer the cup of our unified heart flames as the open door for this activity of light, which I am invoking on behalf of humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth. Beloved Father, Mother God, and the legions of light throughout infinity, I ask that you download now from the very core of creation the highest and most exquisite frequencies of the patterns of perfection for Mother Earth's new fifth dimensional crystalline solar reality that cosmic law will allow. As I invoke these patterns one by one, I ask that they be downloaded on my holy breath into my heart flame and instantaneously encoded in Mother Earth's fifth dimensional crystalline solar record keeper crystals. Beloved ones, download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with the flow of God's eternal peace, infinite abundance, opulence, financial freedom, and the God supply of all good things. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with eternal youth, vibrant health, radiant beauty, and the flawless form and function of humanity's earthly bodies. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with perfect health habits, including eating and drinking habits, exercise, work, relaxation, and recreation habits, and spiritual devotion, meditation, and contemplation habits. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with divine family life, loving relationships, adoration, divine love, divine sexuality, true understanding, clear and effective communication, open heart sharing, oneness, and the unification of the family of humanity. Beloved ones, download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with harmony, balance, oneness, and reverence for all life. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with empowerment, success, fulfillment, divine purpose, a rewarding career, self-esteem, spiritual development, enlightenment, divine consciousness, and divine perception. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that will initiate conscious, open heart and mind telepathic communication through my I Am Presence with my Father, Mother, God, the company of heaven, and the angelic and elemental kingdoms. Beloved ones, download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that will inspire creativity through music, singing, sound, toning, dance, movement, art, and education. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with laughter, joy, playfulness, fun, self-expression, elation, enthusiasm, bliss, ecstasy, wonder, and awe. And download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with the tangible manifestation of heaven on earth and our new planetary cause of comprehensive divine love. I now accept and know that these fifth-dimensional crystal and patterns of perfection for Mother Earth's new solar reality have been successfully downloaded on my holy breath through my heart flame. These patterns have also been encoded in the fifth-dimensional solar record keeper crystals in Mother Earth's crystal grid system. This activity of light has been God victoriously accomplished for the highest benefit of all life evolving on this precious planet. Now in deep humility, divine love, and gratitude, I decree, it is done, and so it is. Beloved I am, beloved I am, beloved I am that I am. Let's now sit in this energy for a moment. And imagine now as you're sitting on the cliff overlooking the valley from your beautiful vista, imagine all the light we invoke today flooding the planet. Whatever way you see it is perfect. And now feel the immense gratitude from the beings of light, from Saint Germain, the company of heaven. Feel their immense gratitude and appreciation for your service to the light. Our closing prayer, page 115. Father, Mother God, from your glorious heart I came into being, and into your loving heart one day, when my service here on earth is through, I shall return. I thank you for the privilege of having life, and for my physical embodiment during this sacred time, when divine love and the patterns of perfection for the 5D crystalline solar new earth are being co-created on this planet. In deep humility, I offer you the cup of my consciousness as a holy grail, through which the light of creation will now flow to fulfill the divine plan for planet Earth. Beloved Father, Mother God, from this moment forth, with every breath I take, empower me with the ability to radiate the love of my I Am presence to every particle and wave of life belonging to or serving the earth at this time. I realize the oneness of all life, and in deep humility, I bow before the light of the cosmos as they serve as a pulsation of light in the body of the Supreme Source, I Am. And so it is. Beloved, I am. Extinguish your candle. Thank you, everyone, for your presence, your participation. It was amazing. You are amazing. Thank you.